Now, if you go to a Spanish speaking country, for sure you're going to have your phone. Maybe if you have roaming plans and stuff, you can have access to your GPS and whatnot. But it's very important as well that you know how to ask for directions as you're training in basic communication. If you are in Latin America, it might be tricky sometimes because people will go over the place to tell you where you want to go. Go here, you see, and the little convenience store there, then it's not there. You have to go past two more houses, and then you turn right, and then you walk 2 blocks, and then you go to a left, and then you go. They go crazy when they go and give directions to you. So if you're struggling, just tell the person, puedes hablar más despacio, por favor. Can you speak a little bit slowly, please? And that's it. And you can also tell people, ¿me puedes dar direcciones simples? Can you give me simple directions? O instrucciones simples, simple instructions. So let's have a look at a couple of things here. So when you begin your venture and you're lost or you need directions or something, the first thing that you want to say is disculpa. By saying this, you're going to get the person's attention. Disculpa, ¿tienes hora? Excuse me, do you have the time? Do you have time? Then you want to make sure that you clearly state what your destination is. For example, in this case, in the slide, we're looking at a museum, right? El sábado iremos al Museo de Historia. We will go to the History Museum on Saturday, right? So say, for example, that you want to go to the museum Saturday and you get off the bus station and you're like, I don't see the museum. I know that I'm close by, but I don't see it and I need to ask someone for help, right? Then you can ask the person, right? ¿Sabes dónde está el museo? Right? There are a couple of words that you're going to hear all the time. For example, derecho, straight ahead. In other countries, like in Ecuador, they're going to say recto or recto because in some areas they pronounce the R like that, not r, but j. So recto, vaya de recto, go straight ahead, or camina derecho o sigue derecho, walk straight ahead. So for example here, sigue derecho por esta calle, go straight on this street. To navigate the urban jungle, right? So you have to understand derecha and izquierda as the key for turns. Dobla a la derecha, turn right. Dobla a la izquierda, turn left. La tienda está a 2 cuadras a la izquierda. Cuadra is a block. So the store is 2 blocks to the left. Make sure that you watch the dialogue for this section and the vocabulary and stuff so that you become very familiar with these terms. Now, a good place for you to ask directions is a semáforo, at a semáforo, a traffic light, right? It might be your landmark for navigation, right? So, gira a la derecha en el próximo semáforo. Girar is to turn. So, turn right at the next traffic light. And then, like as I mentioned before, cuadras, it will help you gauge distance. So, mi amigo vive a 5 cuadras de aquí. My friend lives 5 blocks from here. El museo está a 10 cuadras caminando. Creo que es mejor que tomes un taxi. The museum is 10 blocks walking from here. I think it's better if you grabbed a taxi or a cab. And then you also want to make sure that you embrace the unexpected, right? When you are walking the streets of Spain, say for example that you are at Las Ramblas and you want to go to el Mercado de la Boquería, but you kind of get lost, estás perdido, right? And that can happen. Like we all get lost, and sometimes that's our plan. Today, I just want to walk the streets, and I'm looking forward to getting lost and see where the streets take me. Of course, you want to use your common sense and realize where you are so that you stay safe. So, perdido can mean an opportunity for discovery. Example, estoy perdido. ¿Puedes ayudarme? Imagine you're looking for the museum or the gallery, and then you are at a traffic light, at a semáforo, and you ask someone, mira, quiero llegar al museo, pero estoy perdido. ¿Me puedes ayudar? ¿Puedes ayudarme? Look, I want to get out the museum, but I'm lost. Can you help me? Right? Look for unique landmarks. For example, la tienda de sombreros, because that could be something that people can help or mention to help you identify a place that is near, so that when you see that place, you understand that, oh, okay, so here's the hat store. So that means that I'm not far from the museum, right? So, for example, tienda de sombreros. I colecciono sombreros de diferentes países. I collect hats from different countries, right? Just for you to become familiar with the vocabulary. And if you really get lost, a local must just send you on a delicious detour to empanadas, or the local delicacy. ¿Estás perdidos? No importa. Tómate tu tiempo y disfruta unas empanadas. Are you lost? It doesn't matter. Take your time, sit down, have a nice empanada, and then go your way, right? Las empanadas de carne son mis favoritas. Meat empanadas are my favorite. So remember, this is a process. It's okay getting lost. People understand that you are not a local, but most people are very happy to help you so that you have a beautiful experience wherever, whenever you are at a Spanish speaking country.